Would go uptown waiting at
Who's all the girls?
the cafe.
Who's all the girls?
At the Harris Cafe?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
At
On a Friday night or Saturday night or what?
probably both or
Yeah.
whatever night they have the dance.
So did you know how? I mean, did somebody have to give you a ride or? Is that
Yes.
what you were looking for? Okay,
Yes.
so you didn't have a car,
No.
and so you were just waiting for
So
some.
my-
Is that when you crashed the old
You were
Jeep?
waiting for some boys to come and go.
Yeah,
They were going down dancing to DJ. You needed some girls to dance
There was
with, right?
always Owen. He was always up there. He was an older guy, but he'd always
Who?
take us up there.
Who?
Tor Owen, Voss. Tor or Owen was his real name, and they call him Tor Voss, I guess. I can't remember.
Huh.
I think he's died by now.
Yeah.
Because he was older than we were.
Where was Deep River at?
Oh, up by Millersburg. You
Okay.
remember Millersburg.
Is it? And it was. What was it called? Was it called Deep River? Like it was just.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what was the name? It was like
That was the name
dance
of
hall?
the town.
Oh, the
They
town.
had the
okay.
dances
There's no
outside.
town
Oh,
there.
I got
It's
you.
like-
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
no real town.
Kind of named bands for back in that era, in the 50s.
But they would have it in the town square or something, or?
No.
Yeah, well,
Or
out
what-
maybe just a little way. But it was
Mhm.
in town, but
Did they have
Very
like a dance
small
floor that they set up, or was it
Mm-hmm.
something, an actual dance hall?
no, it was
They had set
outside.
it outside.
Mhm.
huh?
Yeah.
They have like a big deck thing built or something?
Uh-huh, yeah. And pretty named bands back then,
Mhm.
too.
They travel from Chicago and Kansas City.
Well, I don't remember him. It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
What
Isn't
year?
that on where Jackie Garner lives? Is in Deep River?
I think so.
Or
It was like all swing bands,
Mm-hmm.
swing music. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
So how many of you went up at one time when you go to ride up there? Like,
Just a car full. I
Is that
mean,
right?
we'd all be uptown and, and
Who
whoever
drove?
was. Probably that boss guy, and he was much
a
older.
guy?
Yeah.
Your
they didn't have a
boyfriend?
car.
This was before we were driving, Kim.
15, 14? How old were you?
Well, I don't know, but I was the oldest one that drove in our group. There were 11 of us girls.
That's a
Who
big
were
gang.
they?
11 girl
Names,
gang?
11 girls.
Helen Marie, Phyllis Wade,
Two.
Artis Claypool,
Three.
Bert Claypool,
Four.
Shirley Cox.
Five.
That might have been, but there were about 11 of us that were running around.
That's 5.
And would camp out at my house.
That was
or
the main
Joanne
five.
Churchill's house in tents
In
all
tents?
summer long. And
On
we worked
cots
at-
or on a
we
sleeping
worked
bag
at
right on the ground?
Creamery, Too. We
You sleep
wrapped
right-
butter.
Did you sleep right on the ground in a sleeping bag or did you have cots in the tent?
I don't remember.
Because you don't sleeping on the ground now on a tent.
know.
Do you have air mattresses back then?
No.
No.
It was either cots or
I was
pallets, one or the other.
probably on the ground.
On the ground?
And you guys camped out in the tents, huh?
Yeah,
'Cause you
at
just
my
wanted-
place or Joanne Churchill's.
Were you drinking?
Up the street.
Did you drink?
No, not too much.
Not too much, a little bit though.
But I
Where'd you get the
remember
alcohol?
story when we would be downtown in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
and Shirley Cox, she was another one, and she peed on Main Street, and that was our talk.
Oh,
Talk
oh
because
yeah. Oh my
she
God.
peed on Main Street, and there was nobody there. We did have a night man.
Yeah.
A night man, what's that?
Well,
Barney
to
Fife?
watch the town,
Watch
what does
this.
he do?
The cop.
just
it's
kind of
another-
a cop, and he
almost
didn't
Constable.
have a-
Badge, yeah.
Constable.
He didn't have uniform on.
Didn't
or
he run you out into the main street?
No, they knew us. Yeah.
So they'd let you just play. and stuff?
We used to go up to the telephone where, what was her name? Doherty, what was her name? And her daughter was with us too, Jeanette Doherty. And she had to plug in the telephone when
Yes.
somebody would call.
Switchboard.
Switchboard,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And we'd go up the stairs to that.
And what'd you do up there?
Just spend time because we had nothing to do.
Just like you spent
She
the time
didn't
in the
care.
apartments at Normandy Terrace between the apartments.
She didn't care that we
Well,
came
we
up
weren't
there.
watching an adult do their job.
We just had to make fun, that's for sure. We didn't have things, that
Did you ever
were
get in
planned.
any trouble?
No, I don't think so.
What about when you wrecked the Jeep? Didn't you wreck the Jeep once?
Yeah, but that was on gravel road out of Millersburg, and it was that loose gravel, and it was coming down a hill.
Were you drinking?
We'd probably been to Joanne Magoon. She was
You
with
were.
us too.
Okay.
Probably had a.
You get in trouble? Your dad mad?
No, God, they were so glad that we
Yeah,
weren't hurt.
good.
I totaled the Jeep.
Yeah, he wasn't
You
mad.
Station
for that?
wagon.
They were just
No.
thankful that you were alive, and
Yeah.
that was good.
They had the restaurant then, so I'd been working, you know, I mean, I was old enough to be
You're
working and
Kind of an adult.
but I didn't have a car. I
Why'd you
guess,
wreck
'cause-
the Jeep though?
They were
Well,
drinking,
we
she
were
said.
coming up the
They were
hill
drinking.
and it was very loose gravel. You guys probably haven't driven on loose gravel and you come down the hill. Well, no kidding. And Phyllis and Linda can remember they all went up there to see the Jeep, you know, and it was just totally.
Was it still there? How long did it stay there before you got it out?
Probably not too many days,
Oh, okay.
Carrie.
But people went up there and
Oh,
saw
yeah.
where Joanne wrecked the Jeep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was that what it was called, where Joanne wrecked the Jeep?
I don't know, Carrie.
It was a spectacle.
Did they say, let's go see where Joanne Harris wrecked that Jeep, or let's go see where those girls wrecked that Jeep? What did they do?
I was driving, just Joanne Magoon and I.
Did I get hurt?
Oh, just two of you.
Took us
Just the
to
two of you were drinking
they
that
took us
day.
to Dr. Miller's
She said they were.
office down there, but
Let's get to those
when my
crux of the
folks
story.
found out, they were so glad that we weren't hurt, even though the Jeep was totaled.
What about her parents?
And it was a brand new station wagon Jeep.
What about her parents? Were your friend's parents mad? Like I said,
I
don't hang out with her
No.
anymore.
don't remember that part of it.
What's happened to Joanne Magoon now?
She has passed away.
She did? When?
Quite a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Do you know why?
I've driven on loose gravel.
I have too.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Iowa.
It's
Yeah.
very hard to drive on, especially if you were going maybe kind of fast, maybe. Well, I
And after a couple of drinks,
Well, that's what happened to me one time. I was
We'd
going
been
really
up to
fast.
that,
It was,
tavern,
tavern up there in
You were-
Millersburg.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
picking up boys.
No,
No.
I didn't have any boys.
No luck that day, huh?
Yep.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right.
There you go.